Hi, this is Vixen. I'm here with my friends from Guitar Center, and today I'm trying out the Squier Hello Kitty Strat and the Fender Hello Kitty Fuzz pedal. So a little about me, I'm a touring guitarist as well as a songwriter. Some of the artists that I've toured with include Halsey, Hatsune Miku, and Rina Sawayama. So the thing that struck me the most about this guitar when I opened it up, of course the color and the design, iconic. It's definitely for rock and metal. Like, we've got a hardtail bridge and a single humbucker here. So they're not playing around. They know what they're doing. And yeah, this thing rocks. This guitar is like so cutesy that it's really fun to be absolutely brutal with it. I'm in like C standard right now and it's really fun. So I am traditionally a Strat player for many years, and the things that I love about a Strat that I'm sure most people do is like the bevels on the guitar, very ergonomic, but this has some of the modifications that I like to have in a Strat. We've got a side mounted jack. That's brilliant because if you use a right angle cable for all your other guitars, you can just chuck it in the Strat, nice and easy. Also, on a lot of Strats, the volume knob is usually here, and this can get in the way for some people, particularly if they are alternate picking. They've moved the volume knob a little bit down, which is a common mod on Strats. You could say it's perfect. So a really fun part of this design is the Hello Kitty logo is the pickguard. I thought it was like a decal at first, but it is actually the pickguard, which is really cool. And then we've also got the logo up here on the matching headstock. Yeah, a matching headstock on a Squier and on a pink guitar. I think that's pretty cool, and it's pretty different. My signal chain today, we start off with the guitar, then I run it into a Boss TU2 tuner, then into the Boss NS1X noise suppressor. Then we are hitting the Fender Hello Kitty Fuzz pedal, then out of there into the Boss CE2W chorus pedal. After that, we are running into an EVH 5150 combo iconic series. It's a 40 watt amp. And then in the effects loop, we've got an Earthquaker Silos pedal, which is the delay pedal, and then into the Strymon Big Sky reverb. So I'm going to play something clean now. I've got chorus reverb delay, but no fuzz as of yet. The only pickup that this guitar has is a Fender-designed Alnico single humbucker in the bridge. Now, when I see one of these in a guitar, it makes me think this is primarily for rock and metal. If I'm doing soloing, if I'm doing riffing with a lot of gain on a guitar with two humbuckers, I'm at the bridge like almost the entire time, definitely for riffing. I love it when there's a single humbucker guitar because it's just like, it's so unapologetic. Okay, so meow, it's time for some rock. feature that I really love about this guitar is the 6-saddle hardtail bridge. It's string through. Check it out. That's pretty rare on a Strat, but of course a hardtail bridge is really useful for changing tunings, which in rock and metal is common practice. Going to drop D instead of standard, or changing your whole tuning to something like what I'm in today, like C standard. But this bridge is particularly cool. It has all these little things that you can adjust like intonation of each string or the string height of each string, which is actually not super common on, I would say, entry-level hardtail guitars. Yeah, this is like really versatile. Moving on from this guitar onto the Fender Hello Kitty Fuzz pedal. It's got an awesome design. It's got a metal enclosure, feels really nice to touch. It's got those cool Fender witch hat knobs that you find on their amps and some of their guitars. A detail I really like is the Japanese translation next to all of the English on the pedal. 3 knobs, tone, level, and fuzz. Nice and simple and to the point. I'm going to show a variety of tones. The first one's going to be like a kind of low to medium gain overdrive style sound. The beauty about fuzz is that it can be a little rough around the edges. It can be a little spluttery and a little messy. And I like that. And it like inspires me to play differently. So I would usually use fuzz more in the like rock setting as opposed to metal. Metal I kind of want like a tight low end, but fuzz is great for like sort of sleazy, sloppy, rocky stuff. Anything bluesy, anything kind of indie. I like playing with like poor technique and playing fuzz rhythm parts. I think it sounds really cool. When I watch pedal demos, I always want to see the pedal maxed out on 10. I want to know what it's capable of. So we're going to crank the fuzz and the level to 10. Yeah, I'll show you how it sounds. So the thing that surprised me about this pedal, it's pretty versatile actually. If you put like just a hair of fuzz, it's a really usable overdrive, boost, that kind of thing. And then it does lovely, tasteful, medium, fuzzy sounds, perfect for blues and like kind of sweet playing. And then at the top end, it really is, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it reminds me of some sort of psychedelic rock kind of stuff. Yeah, I'd happily have this on my pedal board. It's definitely a talking point, at the very least. I currently don't have anything that does that really, like, sort of spitty, unhinged top end of a fuzz pedal, almost where it starts sounding a little bit like a synth or something, really fuzzy. I don't have anything like that right now, so yeah, it would be a pretty usable tool. And then if I need another overdrive or want to stack some overdrives or something, you can just bring the fuzz right back, and it's very usable down there too. So in summary, this guitar really is the cat's pajamas. I can see a variety of people playing it. Maybe people that love wearing pink and that love Hello Kitty and maybe would live somewhere like this beautiful setting. Or it might be people that are super not cutesy and wear all black and have neck tattoos, but maybe are cutesy on the inside. It's got enough different things about it to stand out from other Strats for sure. Definitely like the sort of rock elements here of like the bridge, the volume knob, and the side mounted jack for me are just like, yeah, sick. I would definitely use this for like a chugging guitar, definitely. And it looks so cool. I think the last one that was released was in 2005, limited run. So get them while they're hot, you guys. If you want to learn more about the Squier Hello Kitty Strat or the Fender Hello Kitty Fuzz, head to guitarcenter.com, contact one of their expert gear advisors, or check it out yourself at your local GC.